I am honored and pleased at this time to welcome our candidate for an honorary degree and his sponsor, Brother Dennis Malloy, visitor of the District of Eastern North America, who will present our awardee. Cardinal Tagle, will you please stand and come forward?
Dear Dr. Hanich, Cardinal Luis Antonio Joaquim Tagle has traveled far from his home in Manila to be with us at Salle today. He joins the scores of pilgrims who will descend upon this region in the next 10 days to attend the World Meeting of Families and to witness Pope Francis's historic visit to Philadelphia. At a time when the Catholic Church has been inspired and energized by Pope Francis's leadership, Cardinal Tagle has become one of the Church's most dynamic and highly respected leaders, conveying the Pope's messages on faith, compassion, mercy, and love around the world. Growing up in the Philippines, Cardinal Tagle was a member of a devout Catholic family. It has been said that he could pray the rosary at the age of 3. He always felt a calling to serve others, and he first considered becoming a doctor. But a visit with his parish priest opened his eyes to the plight of the poor around him, and he realized his true vocation to the priesthood. He was ordained at age 24, and in the more than 3 decades since, he has never lost sight of why he was called to this work. As a teacher and theologian, he has guided others to a deeper understanding of the gospel. As a humanitarian, he leads the Church's worldwide charitable efforts in areas of the world ravaged by disaster, both natural and man-made. Care for the poor is central to his ministry. He has said, "A church which does not listen to the poor cannot celebrate the Word of God." Cardinal Tagle has been described as humble, prayerful, intelligent, and unassuming, yet well-versed in making connections with the people he serves so devotedly. More than 500,000 people have liked his Facebook page. And he has over 19,000 followers on Twitter. And he is the host of a popular weekly program on the gospel and spirituality on Filipino television. Dr. Hanich, because he is a man of great faith who has put that faith into action to be an ambassador of peace, justice, and hope around and for the world, I am honored to present Cardinal Luis Antonio Joaquim Tagle to you for the degree of Doctor of Humane Letters, honoris causa.
Cardinal Tagle, your values are the same values that we as a Lasallian institution also hold dear: faith, service, community. Your faith has called you to be a leader in the global church and to spread the message of the gospel. Your dedication to service is improving the lives of those afflicted by poverty, natural disasters, war, and injustice. And your actions as a priest, a theologian, and a humanitarian are strengthening the Catholic community in the Philippines and beyond, and shepherding in a new era for our church. It is fitting that someone who has traveled the globe to share a message of peace and hope should now, in receiving this honorary degree from LaSalle University, officially be known as an explorer. For your work on behalf of Pope Francis's mission to build a poor church for the poor, and for your devotion to a life in service to those who might otherwise be forgotten. I am honored and pleased to confer upon you the degree of Doctor of Humane Letters, honoris causa.
I bring you warm greetings from the Philippines. Mabuhay, as they say. And I would like to thank Salle, Philadelphia, the Christian Brothers, the Board of Trustees of the university for conferring this honorary doctoral degree upon this lowly servant. And I would like to thank also and congratulate our new president, President Hanich. And to you, dear students, I'm very pleased to be granted this honorary degree as you are honored today. You all look impressive. How I wish one of you would wear something like this in the future. Could we have any volunteers here? Who would want to become a priest? No one. Who would want to become a sister? No one. Who knows? I was a student like you, and it did not occur to me when I was your age that one day I would be standing on this type of stage. Somebody asked me before the celebration how many honorary doctorates I have received so far. And I started counting. This is the 11th honorary doctorate that I have received so far. Well, I'm still puzzled why I get these degrees. But for this particular honorary degree, I think part of the reason was the historical links between LaSalle University, Philadelphia, and LaSalle University, Manila, and all the other LaSalle schools in the Philippines. The LaSalle schools in the Philippines started with the help of the Christian Brothers from Philadelphia and the eastern part of the United States. So my presence here establishes this link. And I hope the collaboration will continue. I know Philadelphia is hosting this historic event of the World Meeting of Families and the visit of Pope Francis. And I am here partly for that. But since it is the celebration of the family, I want to present to you my own family, my parents and my brother. They're there. And I have cousins up there. Yes. And every Filipino-looking person is a relative of mine, you know. When you are honored, everyone becomes your relative. Yeah. I would like to congratulate also the teaching staff, the non-teaching staff, of the university, the parents, the siblings, the relatives of our honored students. May I address the students first? Hi. It is good, it feels good to be honored. But I hope tonight you will ponder on this. What does it mean to receive an honor? What does it mean to be honored? And may I propose something? Let the joy of having received a recognition lead you to this self-examination. Am I honorable? The world needs people whose worth are not measured only by their achievements. We need people of honor. We badly need people of honor. And to help you in your examination of conscience, may I propose 3 short points. First, be honorable, not just because of your excellence in knowledge, in skills, and in other endeavors. Be honorable because you are an authentic person. The world is looking for authenticity and integrity. People who are sensitive to others. People who are attentive to what's happening in the world. People who live in truth and are not afraid of truth. People who decide not based on self-interest, but based on values. And people who act in love. Please fall in love. Please fall in an otherworldly way. For it is that way of loving that is able to forget oneself and transcend oneself. When you have transcended yourself, then you are an authentic person. Secondly, be honorable by being a person of peace. Peace. You know, when I was much younger, I still look young, I know, but I was younger then. They talked about IQ, intelligence quotient. And then they started talking about EQ, emotional intelligence. Now they're talking about CQ, cultural intelligence. And cultural intelligence demands that we are all aware of our biases. These second nature prejudices that have inflicted our cultures. Cultural intelligence also demands of us an appreciation of the humanity of other people, those who differ from us, seeing the good in them. And because I see who I am and I see the beauty of others, I learn from others. And I'm not anymore blind to my biases and prejudices, which are the roots of violence, discrimination, and hatred. Be people of peace. Be aware of how your thoughts, your interior movements lead you to disparage other people, even when they're not doing anything bad. They're just being themselves. And we already have this violent reaction towards them. We need people of peace. but you need a certain level of cultural intelligence. And finally, be honorable by being a humble servant. Humility in service. And I always turn to Jesus Christ, who said, I came to serve and not to be served. And before he died, he took a basin and a jug of water and a towel to wash the feet of his disciples. He did not have to do that, for that was the work of slaves. But he chose to do it. It was not imposed on him by his standing. No, his standing, in fact, excused him from service. But he chose it. And you have to choose it. I propose that in the honors convocation next year, every student to be honored would be given a wash basin and a towel to remind them that they're being honored so that they would serve. But service demands humility, self-emptying, not because I have no worth, but because I find my worth in giving of myself. Pride destroys. Pride blinds us to our weaknesses and blinds us, unfortunately, to the goodness in others. Pride makes me expect others to serve me rather than expect myself to serve others. Pride creates barriers and walls rather than bridges of friendship. Humility brings honor. When you are with someone who's so filled with self and very proud, no matter how intelligent that person is, no matter how much of an achiever the person is, you do not want to be near that person. It's the humble servant that gives you honor, that honors humanity. And I hope through your authenticity, through your peace building, through your humble service, you will bring more honor to yourselves, to your families, and to Salle University, Philadelphia. Okay? Okay. Thank you very much.